Yo, what up guys? Today is going to be like a little tutorial video on what you can do every single day, or actually what I was doing every single day in terms of Gilda. Now, as some of you guys may know, Archeage has so many things that you can do that you might just become so overwhelmed that you end up doing nothing at all. I know myself, I've had this problem where there's so many things you could do. You could pirate, you could do trade runs, you could do Gildas, you could do, grind out coin purses, you could do farming. The list goes on and on. There's so many things you can do that you might end up doing nothing at all because you can't you don't know specifically what to do. So today I'm going to show you guys exactly what I was doing in terms of Gilda stars, because as you guys may know, some of those really high priced items for Gilda stars are actually pretty easy to get and they can net you a good amount of money. Now, one thing I want to stress before I say anything in this video is that I do not currently do this anymore, because this method, doing this every day, basically makes it a daily task, and you really get burnt out if you continue to do it every single day like I was doing. It takes like, I would say 30 to 45 minutes of your time. You could probably go faster, you might go slower, but doing this every single day puts a toll and just, provides you with something else to do. Now, I personally don't do this anymore because, like I said, I've been getting a little burnt out and I need to kind of just go in PvP and do world PvP and do what I want to do for fun. That's one thing that Archeage really puts you in, is that you want to make so much money, you want to have the biggest farm or the best trade runs, that you end up trying to do all that too much and you miss out on the fun stuff like world PvP or pirating on the seas, and it's very easy to get lost in just trying to make gold. So I do not stress that I want to stress that you do not want to do this if you want something fun to do in the game. This is actually really boring, and only do it if you just want to make that extra step ahead. Now, the dailies I was doing are very simple, okay? And I know there's more ways to get Gilda, but I'm going to specifically tell you guys the ones that I was doing, so you can copy exactly what I was getting. Now, I was getting 12 Gilda stars per dungeon, and I could do 4 of them a day. So, sorry, I was getting 3 Gilda stars per dungeon, and you can get 12 of them as a total because you can do 4 of them. So that's 12 Gilda right there. And then on top of that, I would do the 5 Gilda stars that I'll show you guys a little bit later in one of the major cities. And they're actually really easy. I'm gonna literally run you guys through the whole thing, even the dungeons, and I'm just gonna fast forward everything. So, like I said, this is a way to get 17 Gilda stars every day on reset. It's really boring, really stressful to do it every single day, but if you guys want to know what I was doing, this is what I was doing. Now, for this, you do not have to have another account. You don't have to have alts. It just makes it a lot easier. If you don't have alts, you have to kind of find people who are willing to be mentees, so that way you can take them to the dungeon and you can get your quests. Anyways, I have 2 different accounts, so I was able to just kind of run my alts through the places, make it a whole lot easier, but it does take a little bit of time to get those characters to the right level. Now, in this situation, when you get to the dungeon, for instance, we are doing Hadier Farm, you want to make sure you grab both the quests. I grabbed the one on the board and I grabbed the one from the owl. Now, I don't know which one gives you the mentee quest, but you want to pick up both of the quests on both of your characters. Or if you're running someone else through the dungeon, you didn't make sure that they pick up the mentee quest. Now, as you can see, you'll see in your quest log that it actually says either, you help a mentee or help get ran through by a mentor. And that's how you know if you both have that quest that you'll be able to get the Gilda stars at the very end. once you've killed the boss at the very end, there will be 2 chests that appear depending on what dungeon you did at the very end. You're gonna need the person that you're running through the dungeon to loot one of the chests, and then you're gonna go up to it and you're gonna be able to loot right after that. And right after you loot that one, it will give you the 3 Gilda stars that you just saw. And yeah, that's basically it. Now remember, you can do 4 of these dungeons, not this specific one over and over and over, but you can do Palace Cellar, you can do Sharpwind Mines, you can do Burnt Castle Armory, and you can also do Hardier Farm. Now you do all of those one time, you make sure you pick up these quests, it'll give you 3 Gilda stars at the very end, and that basically equals 12 Gilda stars right there. Now this next piece I'm going to show you is the 5 Gilda stars that you can get from any major city. You can either port to Ostera or K-Nord if you're east, and if you're west, I think it's like Marinopol and one more other place. But anyways, I'm going to take you guys where I know it is in Ostera, and all you do is you go there, you pick up these 4 quests actually initially, and then you finish one of them right there, and it'll give you access to one more quest, which equals 5 Gilda stars total. Now that is basically all 17 Gildas that you need to do. This is what I've been doing daily, and I've honestly accumulated, I would say, over 600 Gilda stars as of today. Now I've recently stopped doing these because it's very boring and very taxing, and it kind of just burns me out. But if you're willing to do it, you can get these Gildas every day. Now also keep in mind, there's plenty of other Gilda dailies that you can do, like killing a Delphinid ship. You can kill some bosses that give you Gilda stars. There's so many ways. I'm just giving you guys the 17 Gilda stars that I was getting daily, and that's how I accumulated, you know, over 600 Gilda stars. Also keep in mind, I only ran one dungeon that you saw, but you do have to run 3 other dungeons, the ones I mentioned, to get the last remaining bit of Gilda stars that you're probably missing. Anyways, other than that, hopefully this video helped you guys out in some way. And if you guys have any questions or anything like that, make sure to leave them down in the comments below, and I'll try to answer you guys as soon as possible. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Yo, what up guys? Definitely subscribe to me by hitting the logo on the bottom right, and a huge thanks to my Patreons for supporting me on my journey.